You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no. But I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up.
Welcome to Free Life Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
Sarah, what is going on? Good to see you. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Neve, what's up? Maruta, Andrew. We got Britt Marisol, and I think that's it. Welcome. It's Friday night. We're feeling all right. Apparently, there's a homecoming football game tonight, and I can't go, so I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here with y'all. You know, you are my homecoming queens and kings. So there you go. All right, we go for let's see, we're going to do Gregory Scott. Is that what we're doing? Yes, no, we're doing Tarot in Wonderland. Tarot in Wonderland. That is a good deck. We have not done that in a while. You know, we replaced a lot of the decks that we used to use all the time. We just kind of casually replaced them with Push Kitty decks. And that's because Push Kitty decks are so amazing. It's kind of difficult not to use a Push Kitty deck, to be honest with you. You know, you're like looking through and you're like, what do I want to use? Maybe I use this, or I'll use a Push Kitty deck. So yeah, we have kind of replaced that. I gotta admit now we have replaced that a little bit. So let's go back to our roots with the Tarot in Wonderland. In case you wonder what this deck is, you know, that's what this deck is. So that's what we need. Beautiful deck is what I'm talking about. Beautiful deck. You were elected homecoming prince as a prank by the school bullies. Oh my, that was not good at all. Homecoming prince. I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know. Homecoming is apparently tomorrow, but homecoming football game is tonight. So I don't think I'm invited to either one. So, so I'm going to be here with y'all. I'm going to be here with y'all while everybody else goes to the homecoming queen and king. Fun fact, I did not go to any of my homecoming stuff because I was bullied at school, and I didn't feel comfortable going to the homecoming stuff. But I did go later. I took my girlfriend when I was like 20. I took my girlfriend, and they were in high school, and so she was like 18. I was 20, so I took her. So that was, you know, so 2 years later, I was a little late, is what I'd say, you know. YouTube user and Black Swan, welcome. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. So I did participate. It just took me a little longer. I was a late bloomer, they could say. So yeah, a little bit of a late blooming action over there. Let's bump the saturation up here and the contrast and reduce the brightness. And let's see what we get. Ooh, that looks really good. I like it. All right. Now that we have a beautiful, colorful setup here, we have to click on Sarah's question. Love opportunities in October. We love you, Sarah. That's what we're talking about.
I love you.
But what do the cards say about other people that are going to love you? Maybe they're going to take it homecoming. King of Pentacles. Ooh, it feels like you're settling in. The King of Pentacles with love, you know, this is sort of a casual Friday. We can go into more detail and stuff tonight. The King of Pentacles on sort of a love reading or, you know, doing anything. The King of Pentacles is very comfortable, has everything that they need, and they basically get into a better routine. So if you're looking at love, you're looking for, you know, what we need here. It's sort of restricted in October as far as what we can do. But I think the love situations that we find, I think the opportunities that the doors open to are something where it's just comfortable, it's easy, it's casual, it's simple to just move forward into the next thing, right? And that's what you kind of need. You don't want anything that's rushed. You don't want something stressed out. You don't want somebody that's all over you. You just want something easy, not stressed, not rushed. And I think that's where October sits for you as far as opportunities, what we can do, what we can't do, and what have you. Eight of Swords says there are a limited amount of opportunities, but the ones that are there feel it's very comfortable. It feels like it flows well. It feels like there's not a lot basically that you can do with them, but the stuff that you can do is fun. It's nice. It's just sort of, in other words, it sort of puts love on the back seat, right? Because a lot of times love's in the front seat and we have to deal with it, and love's in our face. We have all these things. You just really don't want to deal with that a lot of times. So this is sort of more relaxed, easygoing type of thing. Five of Wands does say opposites attract. When you're in a love reading, you see a Five of Wands, you're looking at fights, you're looking at things. But when we have the honeymoon period, a lot of the fights, I mean, you just really don't, you know, look at that, right? Pie War, welcome. Good to see you. And thank you for your donation. Overall, the Three of Wands, it says we're looking forward to love. We're looking out there. We're scanning. The more we can do with love, the more sites we can get, the more dates we can go on, the more people that we can meet, the better off we are going to be. Because again, it's sort of restricted in October about what we can do, what opportunities are there. But the ones that are there are very nice, comfortable, very flowing. You really, really sort of enjoy it. And I think it is good news overall as far as that goes. So there we go. There you go. Lots and lots of love from YouTube user. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go with a all right, we got Black Swan. What is behind with all the questions? Oh my. Black Swan's getting grilled over here. Black Swan, ain't nobody got time to get grilled. Ain't nobody got time to get grilled. That's what I'm saying. And thank you for your other donation. YouTube user, thank you for yours. Let's go over here and let's admit now, if we're going to get grilled, if we're going to get somebody up in the grill, we need this. And this is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, the Telltale Heart, I'm saying. The Telltale Heart, there's something beneath. There's something beneath. Anyone have a tarot deck they swear by? I don't know. I guess we can use this. Let me get it. Hang on. Damn! All right, I swore right next to it. The swear went right by it. This is the tarot deck that I swear by. I just swore by it. I used the light swear. I didn't go all in with the F word or anything. You know what I'm saying? I went casual. But I swore right over this thing. I am going to say this is the one that I swear by. All right, let's see what's going on with all the questions, with being grilled. Nobody likes that, you know? If somebody's grilling you like that, it's time to get rid of them is what I'm saying. It's time to get rid of them. All right, I got to sneeze. May have to sneeze twice. No, it's just once. All right. Let's see that, I take Flonase for allergies, and I didn't take it today, but that's what happens. Okay. We're being grilled. Nine of Swords. Okay. Here's what's happening. They are upset about something and they're not telling you. They're not telling you at all what's going on. They are upset. They got this scenario in their head. Okay. And the scenario in their head, it's not real. It's not real at all. Maza B. Thank you. I got your question over PayPal. Thank you so much. So the Nine of Swords is worry and it's concern. Okay, so that's the first card, meaning that's the prominent situation here. And that's a problem because you're not worried or you are concerned. They are. What are they worried and concerned about? Two of Cups. They have some fear. Fear, anxiety has crept in and they are concerned. They're worried about your connection, about all the things like either, they're worried that you're not in it anymore. They're worried you're sort of wandering off or something's happened. The biggest thing, they're worried about failure within the context of this connection. Failure, the Lord of failure, indeed. And the Two of Cups combined, failing relationships. I'm very concerned about it. Right? Now you have the Five of Wands as well. Couple of 5 combos over here. They're very concerned about how things are going to be later on. They look a little bit less intense than what they would like. They look a little bit sort of concerning. And so now they have questions. Now they want to know details, right? Because when you're concerned, when you have anxiety, when you have a lot of worry, you just need to deal with it internally rather than take it out on somebody else. But they're not doing that. They're just doing, they're going to the roots, right? When you're fearful, your anxiety, all the procedures, all the logic that you've learned goes out the window. You start doing irrational, you start doing stupid things. That's what happens. That's what happens. All the concern, all the worry about failure, about conflict, about the level of connection. They're very concerned. And that is why they are asking all of these questions, too many questions up in there. The Poe knows. I mean, the Poe always knows. And today, the Poe understands all of the details. That's what I'm saying. That's a good read. I like that one. All right. YouTube user posted a new selfie. All right. What happens when H sees that? Is H going to be all excited? Is H going to be nice? If I'm going to post a selfie, I'm going to use an artistic deck. I'm going to use artistic deck, right? Because you get out there and you see art and you love art. And that is what you need is some art. Julie, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see what's going on. Joanna, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on, Joanna? Joanna, send me your address. You didn't send me your address. Joanna, to answer Joanna's question, by the way, Joanna asked a question, and I haven't had time to answer it. So anyway, so the Tarot Guidance book is out of print, and unfortunately, the inflation has gone through the roof. So I called the book publisher, and I said, how much to reprint this? I got a lot of people want it, and they quoted me basically double the price that I had. So I would lose $7 if I had charged the same amount. And the amount that I charged for the book in the first place, a lot of people complained about because it was kind of high. So I would basically, the book would basically double in price if I were to reprint it. So not going to be reprinting that because, everybody complained in the first time about how expensive the book was, and now it's double that price. So, the PDF is you. The PDF is all you, and I can keep that so low. I can keep that $8. It's nice. You open it up on the iPad, the Android, whatever you got. You just open that thing up, and you look, and you have fun, right? You have fun, you read it, you enjoy it. So that's kind of where we're restricted now. After inflation is not 10,000% anymore, we'll readdress that. But yeah, Joanna, wherever you live, just email me. I got you covered. Just email me. I got you covered. Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got the YouTube user selfie. Strength, nice. Sun and the Six of Cups. They are looking, all right? They are looking. They like your selfie. They like your personality. I really think that they enjoy just how vibrant and how sort of loving you come across and how fun you come across. You really sort of draw people in with that respect, right? Because you are sort of that person that everybody wants to come to and hang out and talk to. You know what I'm saying? You like draw everybody in. And you have that with that smile, with their personality really comes through in the selfies that you're posting. And they are indeed looking, they're like, wow, this is, really need to get to know them better, really need to do all of that stuff with them. So they're pretty excited about it, right? The sun, you bring that joy. And again, you have that expression, you have that beautiful smile, you have all of sort of you, just you, right, out there, and you bring just the joy out there. You bring sort of the light, and they love it. They love it. The sun, they really like looking at it. So strength card, they do need to sort of have some patience here. They need to take up a step up. They need to sort of get the connection, get everything done, and make the connection with the Six of Cups. They haven't done it yet. They have not done it yet. They have issues with all of that, but yeah, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Some people are more complex than you want. I think we assume that people are simple, but people are complex. People are extremely complex, right? But you never know what's going on with that. We got Maza B up in here. Maza B is like, yo, I got a question over PayPal. My question is, Maza B, crush reply to my letter. Oh my. You wrote your crush a letter. You said, hello, I love you.
I love you.
You said, I love you, and let's...
Music to make love to.
Let's do all the fun things. Let's do all the entertainment purposes only. Never do fun things with the crush. Based on Fat Man reading your cards on the internet. Man, let's do some lovey decks tonight. To get some lovey decks tonight. Oh, Jesus, I bumped the camera. I need a better setup for this camera. If anybody has some suggestions, I'm open because the camera is like 1 inch from my chair, so I'm constantly bumping it. We going to use the Modern Love Tarot with the happy butterfly. Luna, welcome. What's going on? Light in the world. You are my light tonight. What's up? Nakia, how are you doing? Would you consider publishing in Mexico? I'd consider publishing in Mexico, Nicaragua, China. I don't care. I don't care at all. But there's like all sorts of tensions all over the world right now. And I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know. We're just going to keep it digital for today. Keep it digital and see where it goes. I mean, it's available for everybody to have and all that other good stuff. So, it's a pretty good book. All right, YouTube, so sorry to hear you get recover soon. YouTube user, I missed a question. You're dying from the flu. Oh, Jesus, that's not good. Yeah, I do hope you get better. That ain't good at all. All right, we wrote a letter, and we want the crush to reply. The Eight of Pentacles, the Empress. Oh, man. Let's see. So what's the proper question here? Is it they're going to reply, or when? When will they reply? I think they're going to go through 3 stages. All right. This is what I think. I think they're going to do 3 stages. Number 1, they're not going to reply. That's the first instinct. I'm not going to reply. That could be because of some emotion. That could be because they were interested in somebody else. That could be because they're not interested. But number 1, they're not going to reply. Number 2, I think they start thinking about it and becomes interesting. And I think they have a dynamic change in their life, right? They go through a 5 of Pentacles moment where some of the situations are not exactly the same as they thought they were going to be. Now they have an opportunity. Now there is sort of an open door. And I think that they're going to walk through that. That's going to be the second stage of, yes, they're going to reply. I really think that is before the end of the year, but I think that the letter is really cool. They haven't seen that type of thing before. It made a big impact on them as well. Reiki, welcome. Good to see you. And Famata, welcome. But yeah, and then comes the Empress stage where they do contact you and indeed. Again, I think it's before the end of the year. Right now, no contact. They got somebody else. They got some interest and things like that. Later, that doesn't work out. They see the open door. They walk through the open door. They want to check that out, and they want to see where this goes. And I think that's the second stage with that. Sonali and Ultra V, what is up? But yeah, the Empress is when we are able to make that connection. We are able to get that done. And I think that is before the end of the year. By the way, we're doing PayPal donations. If you haven't donated over PayPal, we got a link right up there where you can click and donate away. All right. And donated over here, affirmations regarding the end of the journey with the project. All right. Let's use a good deck for this. Let's use mine. We haven't used my deck in a minute. I did get a good shuffle in that. I did use this deck for the class that I did on Patreon. If you're not a member of Patreon, you can get in there and have all sorts of fun times with the Patreon class, is what I'm talking about. We have a Patreon exclusive stream where we go super, super duper deep into the cards and we see where it takes us and what happens with all of that. So yeah, publishers there, Pywar. I mean, I think once all the tensions everywhere just ease up a little bit, I think I'll be more acceptable to that. But now they're talking about this whole Russia thing's heating up. I just gotta stay with what I know. Bardman, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you. Bardman, your package went out in the mail. So all of y'all, if you won something, your package should be in the mail, except for KD, which I need to print that today, and that'll go out Monday. And then Joanna needs to give me her address, and I'll print that out, and that'll go out Monday. Anyway, the end of the journey with the project. The Two of Wands, there's a degree of pride. There's a degree of success that is just really, really obvious with the project, how well it went, sort of what is happening with it, all sorts of good things with that, right? So you have the Two of Wands. And again, there's a level of success with that. Now, there's a level of pride, level of success, a level of accolations. And again, we keep sort of coming back to this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I know you're probably sick of hearing it, but I mean, it's right here, right? The reason I'm going to say this, like, there's a reason I say what I say. There's a globe in their hand over here in the Two of Wands. The reason that is this is called Lord of Dominion. Okay, so they're on the castle wall. They're looking at the lands that they have conquered, that they have done, that they have pride in, and they have a degree of respect, pride, leadership in what they have accomplished. But within their hand is a globe. And that is because they're looking for the next big adventure. They're looking for what to conquer next, what to do next. And again, I said it before, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Two of Wands, you have a lot of repeat on here with like one card combos here. But yeah, what is next, right? Because that's the thing, right? So let's say you make a hit movie like The Terminator or something like that. Everybody's like, when are we going to get a sequel? When is the next kind of thing, right? And I think that's where you have stressed with. Ace of Wands says there's a lot of innovation. There's a lot of work here, and I think the work is recognized and looking very great indeed. So I think that's going to be great. Knight of Cups, you can tell that there was a passion with the project. A lot of people just do stuff. There's no passion in it. We just do things. We just hope for the best. We just click the buttons or we do the thing. When you have passion with something, it really bleeds out and shows. It really shines and people can see the amount of passion towards things. And this project has that level of passion indeed. So the Knight of Cups, what you need here. It also points to love interest possibilities here. It's almost like we meet somebody that sees it, that recognizes us or something like that, because I know your next question is about love. So this sort of Mr. Romance does get you into that mode. And the best thing, the Four of Pentacles, we can keep what we have, but we can acquire more. So there are your affirmations with all of that. So highly detailed there. We got to go highly detailed tonight. It's a casual night. Everybody's at homecoming. So we are going to be here with y'all and hanging out and having a good time. All right, we're going to see what is next. YouTube user, when will H contact me? Still no talkie, still no nothing happening. If we're going to contact you, YouTube user, we're going to do it with some kawaii tarot deck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Little kawaii tarot deck, making it happen is what I'm saying. I never get headaches. Yeah, I got a headache today. I got a had a lot of drama at work, and then we had the stock market take a dump and all this other stuff. So, the way it goes, when will H contact me? There's still no talkie. Is there going to be some walkie-talkie? Eventually, it'd be great. 4 of Cups, 3 of Coins, and the Page of Cups indeed. All right, where are we going to go with this? How are we going to operate this? When will they talk? 4 of Cups sort of says we're holding back right now. We have it in there. You know what I'm saying? We have it in there. We have it locked up. We're guarding it. We're holding on to what we have. There's a level of stubbornness, almost like a Taurus feel here with this individual, just holding back, not exactly reciprocal, just sort of having issues with that. All right, thank you for your donation. But the 3 of Coins says they're willing to work together to make this happen if you're willing to work. So if both people are willing to work, we have a lot of opportunities here, which is the Page of Cups, right? There's a level of sort of anticipation here. What's next? How can we do it? But that is combined with a level of uncertainty or a level of, kind of confusion at how things should be. I think that clears up later, but for right now, we're really held in. We have it locked in there. We closed it all, and we threw away the key for now. CJ, thank you for your hanging out tonight. What's going on? But yeah, the Page of Cups. We need to do something. Something needs to happen. Otherwise, let's just move on. Let's just move on. If nothing's going to happen, nobody's going to make a move. It's like a chess game where nobody's making any moves. Eventually, somebody's going to get up and be like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to the next thing with that. Now, love opportunity. Let's make it happen. A little bit of love up in here. Let's get my favorite love deck, which is Victorian Romantic Tarot. Do you feel romantic today? Because I do with the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Let's see what's going on with that. Love, more love. The more love, the better this semester. So, any opportunities are going to be good. Let's see what we can find as far as love. What we can dig up? Hopefully, it's a little bit better than that 4 of Cups. That 4 of Cups is not the best card for love interest, love opportunities, calling us and getting all that stuff. 4 of Wands is a good card, though. I like that. Yeah, it almost feels like that you're able to make a new home, happy family. You're able to get that started. You're able to get that working, get that opportunity in here, right? The Ace of Cups. This is what you need. If you're looking for love opportunities, what's next? What kind of opportunities can I have? What kind of open doors can we get? Ace of Cups really covers the ground. You did have the Knight of Cups in the previous reading. I would combine it with the Ace of Cups to say you do have a couple of love interests. Now, not only one, but I think you have 2. You have one kind of early on and you have one kind of later on. The middle seems kind of dry if you're willing to work through that. 4 of Wands talks about new opportunities, happy home, happy family. In other words, sort of getting serious. And not super serious, but getting kind of serious, we're sort of dating exclusively, getting that done. 4 of Wands is an exciting card when that happens. Knight of Pentacles, again, what you're doing, the dating we're doing, you're seeing each other, sort of, gets into a nice habit, nice fold of things that we need. So I think that's going to be the big thing there. But the 9 of Pentacles. So you have the 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles combo, which means the 7 of Pentacles when we're planting seeds or pentacles into the ground and it's sprouting, trees with it's sprouting plants and trees with pentacles in them. 9 of Pentacles is part 2, where we have all of the harvest of all of that, and we have everything sort of ready to pick and go forth. And 9 of Pentacles says, well, the work we do, the worthwhile love interest is going to be happy home, happy family, into sort of being there and going good. Now, the second opportunity comes later on. 3 of Wands, it says, if you look, you will find it pretty quickly. This is something to where you do have to sort of scan around and look, right? Who's out there? What are we doing? Keep your eyes open. The more your eyes are open, the more opportunities you're going to see. I think if you sort of close down and don't really open your eyes, don't really give opportunities out there, I think it's going to be a little bit of a dead end. But the more you look, the more you see. It's almost like that it is hidden in plain sight, right? Hidden in plain sight. Ashley, welcome. Good to see you. Ashley, I sent your package. You should have that soon-ish. You should have it soon. You got the, by the way, everybody who won something, I gave you a tracking number. So you can go to United States Postal Service and you can look and see where it is at. So, all right, we got the live opportunities out. Julie, looking for another job or a stick with the other one? Oh, it's a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, let's put this back before we start throwing anything down. You got to be careful. If you throw down too much, you injure the cards, and ain't nobody got time for injured cards, is what I'm saying. Can we do teddy bears for the double Julie? I think so. Julie deserves a lot of teddies tonight. Teddy bear, tarot, by the way, in case you wonder what it is. Here's my teddy bear mascot that goes with it. Anyway, Andrew, are you close to T.O.? Yeah, Andrew's south of me. Andrew is far south of me. So yeah, 100 is too hot. Yeah, 100 is too hot. We haven't had any rain in forever too. I'm watering my foundation of my house. I'm sneaking the occasional extra watering here and there. But I got to do what I got to do, right? All right, throwdown. Look for another job. It's going to be up here. Our stick with the current one is going to be down up there. Texas is large. Texas is one of those states where you can drive like forever and you're still in Texas. You could drive all day, all night, you're still in Texas. You're like, and you never left Texas. Like, how long have we been driving, Grandma? We've been driving for 75 hours. And we're still in Texas? Yeah, we're still in Texas. Okay. Looking for a new job. Sticking with the current one. Looking for a new job looks good. It looks good. There's a level of abandonment or a level of being upset or a level of sort of, what if? There's a level of what if here if you leave your current job. Like, what if I would have stayed? Would it be, if I would have stayed, would it be just a nice thing? Would things have improved? Would things have gotten better? Would I have gotten a raise? Would I have gotten a promotion? And you kind of miss the people as well, right? The Knight of Cups. There's a good connection at the current job, but it's like, obviously you want to go. You have that instinct, that intuition is kicking off. And you're saying, yeah, the eight of cups, maybe I should just abandon this thing at this point. Cut bait and see where we are going. And the Knight of Pentacles says you realize that you're going to make money someplace else. Maybe more money. You're going to have more opportunities. It just looks better someplace else. The grass is always greener on the other side. So that is staying where you're at. And that's interesting. I'm sorry. That is looking for another job. And that's interesting, right? Because looking for another job is painful, and you have the problem of, Luna, thank you for your donation. You have the problem of, when you look for another job, you have the problem of now your managers know you're looking for another job because somebody calls them, right? Somebody calls them. So, yeah. Anyway, now stick with the current job here is right here. Sticking with the current job. Man, you do not like the current job. You have two sides to you. One side is very conflicted with the other side. You feel like you do need to go, right? But you feel like that you're either underappreciated, they don't understand your skill set, they've given you useless things. It feels like there's a lot of time wasted at the current job as well, right? But the King of Cups, you're not really into it anymore either. So I would say look for another job. That's what I would say do. Obviously, keep your current job, hide the fact that you're looking for another job until the last minute. But I would say look for another job based upon that. It just looked good. And the fact that the look for another job actually had a movement card in it does indicate that's where you're leaning, or that's what kind of you want to go. All right, when will R tell me about some feelings, give me some information, all of that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Let's mix this up a little bit. Do one more time. Luna wants to know what Minnesota's intentions towards them is. We got it. Ohio is like 6 hours across in any direction. In Texas, you can go 6 hours. You're not even halfway. Like, I'm in North Texas, and I went all the way to Galveston, and we drove for freaking ever to get on the cruise. We drove so many hours. And it started raining, and my windshield wipers were a little old, and then Christina started yelling because the windshield wipers were a little old, and it was like pouring rain where you couldn't see a thing. That was an entertaining time, I got to say. Yeah, let's not do that one again, you know? Maybe fly in next time. Just fly in there and board. And anyway, what do Art tell me about the feelings that they have for me? Man, it is going to be a while. They have a lot of issues when it comes to emotions, expressiveness, right? They don't want to deal with stuff like that. It's almost like it's an ego thing or an ego trip, right? I don't want to confess stuff because now I'm vulnerable. It's like this, like they need to just get over themselves. You know what I'm saying? The star says they need to do it. I think it's clear. I think it's very clear about, you know, what we need to accomplish, how we need to communicate. But it's like, man, that it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. The star says we need to walk this path, but we're not. We're having some issues. We're drawing back. We're not having sort of the success that we need from this. And the Page of Pentacles, I think the level of stability is just injured and it doesn't feel right because of this situation, right? KD, welcome to the stream. What's going on? But yeah, you know, it feels like it's an ego trip at this point. Like if I confess, if I say something, now I'm vulnerable or now made a mistake, and too much thought and less emotion. You know what I mean? Too much thought, less emotion. If we can just go with the root of everything, we can say, yeah, I have these emotions. Let me express that to you. It really solves a lot of problems, right? Jocelyn, welcome. How you doing? So that's the thing. That's a general life advice for any dude, right? Just sort of be like, you know, or anybody in a relationship for that matter. Just express your emotions. If you have an emotion, express it. If it doesn't go over well, then that's probably not the right person for you, right? If you have an emotion, say, look, really like you, you know, love you to death, you're awesome, stuff like that. If you're afraid to say that, or if you're afraid to say something like that, then you got some work to do. You got some work to do. The more upfront you are about everything in life, the better. Because now you can give the other person a status update. And now the other person can do what they need to do here. Because if you don't express anything, now you're like at a standstill, right? It's like a chess game where nobody's making any moves. Anyway, and everybody's just sort of thinking for hours and hours and hours and all that, right? Baroque. You asked for the Bosch, you meant the Baroque. Oh my, that was, well, it started with B. I mean, KD. You had it kind of down there. You had it pretty close. I would say you had it 70, 80%. All right. You dated a trucker and we drove pretty much across the country. It's weird to be where there are no trees. I'm sure there is. Okay. So what's going on here with Anne? What should I do next once a project is out there? What is the next thing? Because you have had that continual theme of what am I going to do next? What are the things going to do next? You've had the Three of Wands. You've had the Two of Wands. You've had the Chariot. A lot of movement oriented from this project. So what's the next big thing? The Lover says you need to do a collab with somebody. That is it. Need to do a collab with somebody. There's somebody else that wants to be on your team, right? Wants to be on your team. So I think that's it. You need a collab. The Lovers need to find somebody. And that's a collab is so good too. Because if you get the right person on your side, you can make magic happen. That is the big thing, right? Ms. Tarot D, what is going on? Valerie, hello. Yeah, we still have openings. But yeah, the Lovers. If you get the right combo, you get the right team, you just make it happen. It's like a good football team, right? The Strength card too. There's a level of patience because I think that you're overloaded with ideas. You have this idea, that idea, this idea, that idea, this idea. And you got to be careful of what you're willing to do here with this idea and that idea. You know what I'm saying? Because the Strength card, you got to be patient. You have to evaluate what you want to do before you take that Ace of Wands action. Because if you just start, here's the thing. If you just start a fiery aspect, you're like Ace of Wands, let's do it, right? Let's do it. So yeah, you would say some wands, you want to get some action started, but you need to have some patience. You need to have the right partner to make this happen. That's going to be your key with that. 7 of coins, it says you need something that you're willing to go the distance. Here's the other problem. You have all of these ideas, but some of them are flash in the pan ideas. So very quick, boom. And it's going to take a lot of follow-up. You know what I'm saying? Miss Tarot D, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So you don't want a quickie. You want something that you can see yourself going from A to B to C to D. If you can't do that, then there's going to be an overall problem. So that's going to be important for you. So what can you do that's not a flash in the pan that you can persist through the entire project? No problem. That's going to be your 7 of coins. You need something that you can get started on relatively quickly and have a teammate and have a partner that is going to make everything so much better, right? By the way, in case you're wondering what that is, later on, that is the Forest Creatures version 2 in there. Luna is not version 2. Luna is version 1. Luna says, I have a question and I want to know what it is. What are Minnesota's intentions towards me? Let's get one of the best decks that we have. KD wanted the Baroque Tarot, and we have the Baroque Tarot right now. So yeah, the Baroque Tarot is up in here. We're going to make that happen. So, KD, even though you didn't get it yesterday, today you get it. Because I'm that kind of a guy. I'm willing to give it to you. All right, smash the like button. Yeah, hit that like and sub button. It takes a lot to do this every day. I'm not going to lie. It takes a lot some days to log in and do this. So, yeah, hit that like and sub button. Man. Today, in case you didn't know, today, the stock market crashed. And I lost pretty much all of the 401k money that I have put into 401k over all of 2021 and 2022. It all vanished today. It all vanished. Gone. Is gone. All of the things that I put into the voice. So I have had, I'm not going to lie, quite a rough day today. And I was like, man, do I want to stream? I had a rough ass day. Do I want to stream? Then I'm like, yeah, I need to come stream, be with my friends, hang out, because I need some friend therapy. I need some friendly therapy, and y'all are my therapists. You come in, you're always in a good mood, you're always glad to see me, you always hit that like button. So I had a rough day, so now I feel much better now, actually. Now I'm gonna stream. So just hanging out with y'all. So y'all are my therapists. Anyway, what are Minnesota's intentions towards me? Very good. Wow, very good. Very good indeed. 9 of Pentacles. Again, the 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles combo. That's what you need. That's what you need. Because the things that you're doing or working towards is making it happen, right? It's making it happen. It's giving you what you need. 9 of Pentacles, very good intentions. They want to see the end result. And that's kind of one of the things here. They want to see where this is going. What is the end result? Because I do think they're playing maybe a little bit of a chess game here where they're like, I want to see something. I want to experience something, but I'm not sure what it is. So they want to see the end results. They're kind of, moving. They're a couple of moves ahead in the chess game. 2 of Cups, you know what this is. We can get the love balloons for this. This is all about all of the excitement that you need. All about a great connection. All about making the connection just work, okay? Just function. And the 9 of Cups indeed is another one. That is the culmination of all emotional happiness. So you're getting the, Luna, you're getting the idea here. Like we have good intentions. 2 of Cups, good intentions. 9 of Cups, excellent intentions. 9 of Pentacles, excellent intentions. 3 of Wands, you got to watch the wandering eyes sometimes, you got to watch the wandering eyes. It seems to be the only downside in here. But wow, that is, as far as a tarot reading goes, that is fantastic. So that is 120% great as far as intentions, as far as what they want, where they're going. So I want a reading like that. Like I want a reading like that. That was great. Anyway, D's current feelings for me. Let's get an update. Let's get an update a little bit. Since KD's here, KD is like, dude, when are you going to use my tarot deck that I like over here with the Cosmo beings? And I'm like, KD, we're going to use it right now because KD's got a point. Katie's like, dude, you bought that for like $50. Why aren't you using it? Why aren't you using it? Why aren't you using it? Ultraviolet likes an independent cat. Man, my cat is not independent. My cat always has me in their view. Like 24 hours a day, they have me in their view. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Salem always has me in eyesight. Never, and I mean, she never has me. So like, but Salem likes to snuggle at night, you know, she'll come up there and she'll like snuggle up to my chest and go to sleep. And, you know, she's a sweetie, but yeah, that is not an independent cat. All right, but I spoil her rotten though. Okay, here's how much I spoil my cat. Like if you came and saw the house, for example, it looks like a Disney World for cats, okay? And the first thing out of your mouth would be, how many cats do you have? Like, that's the first thing you would say when you got here, because I have so much cat stuff everywhere. And I'd be like, I only have one, and she is spoiled rotten. And you'd be like, well, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that is it. Divine diversity. Ooh, let's see. I do have men without shirts. Look at that. We have divine diversity. Oh, that is not divine diversity. Where the hell is divine diversity? I think I have it. Yes, I do. I do have it. See? We got men without shirts. Men with no shirts. It's right here. We got it ready for you. Rosemary, YouTube user ×2. I thank you for your donation. So yeah, you know, looking good there. Looking good. Let's see. As far as D's current feelings for me. Cosmo Beings, 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. The Justice card, finding the balance in that. Because y'all's connection has been a little bit unbalanced with that. Luna, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. So yeah, you do have sort of that balance that needs to be there. And the Hierophant, things are heating up. Things are getting serious. Things are getting a little bit on the next side. So there, you know, that's what you need. That is not divine diversity. You must have seen another shirt. You know, I don't know. I found the backs of these cards look a little similar. The divine diversity back looks very similar to another back. So I had to look. You got to check. I had to look. And then I saw men with no shirts at all. 0 shirts. I saw man boobies. Man boobies were in my face. And I was like, I found it. You know what I mean? Murmur, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So I assume, Miss Tarot D, by the virtue of you asking about it, you want me to use it. You know what I mean? You want me to use it? Because we're going to do the general run for the upcoming work week. The upcoming week in general. Sorry, not just work. All right, let's get some man boobies out there. Okay? Y'all like moobs? I like moobs. Everybody loves some moobs. Let's see what we can get as far as moobs go. We got a little bit of a devil card. Oh, little 8 of Cups, the Hierophant. Stay away from drama. I mean, if you can do it, stay away from drama. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be the big thing. This is a divine masculine. The divine diversity. Which one is that? Oh, this one. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, we're using the wrong deck. Hold on. Let me do that. There's too many divines. There's too many. I'm sorry. I got your divine right, but I got the wrong divine. So, you know, our purple, you call in the face, men without shirts. Yes, in there. All right. Let's do it. See, I screwed it up. I messed it up. I had a 50-50 chance and I blew it. It's like a coin flip out there. All right. We're going to go with the 10 of Cups, you know, looking pretty good. Pretty happy home, happy thing with that. Got a little bit of a tower action later in the week. Sort of, you know, weekend plans, right? Weekend plan. Watch what you got. Watch what you got for the weekend plans. That's really the only obstacle that you have here. Luna, thank you for your other donation. And Valerie, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Happy home, happy family. Early in the work week, it's just really going to be easy going. I mean, pretty simple going with that, right? You know, the Ten of Cups makes it happen. A strength card says be patient with other people. I think you got somebody working your nerves. I'm not lying. Not gonna lie. You got somebody working your nerves a little bit, and you need to be ready to deal with that. Avoid drama. We had a preview of that in the last spread that I did with the avoid drama. Okay, that's going to be the big thing as far as the week goes. Seven of Wands. Everything that you get with work or that people want you to do or the ideas that you have, you don't need to chase them all. You do not need to chase them all. Don't try to do everything. Parse it out, Miss Tarot D. Relax. Do what you need to do. Prioritize it. Triage what you have. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Because the Tower says the weekend's going to be wild, Miss Tarot D. It is going to be a wild weekend, so you're going to have to hang on and put a seatbelt on for that one, is what I'm saying. Seatbelts required. Okay, we got Valerie up here. Valerie wants a question. We are going to answer that question. Oh, Jesus, it's a long question. Valerie, let's go. No, Valeria. It's Valerie. Please, when I get a job anytime soon. Job. Okay, we'll just say job. We're gonna combine all that stuff together. So please, when I get a job anytime soon. With the job interview I missed last Tuesday twice, will not be rescheduled for another chance. Please, what's going on? Okay, we're looking for a job, trying to find us some employment, and we had an interview. Maybe we were late, maybe we forgot it. We just kind of missed that interview, and we want to see what kind of things that we can be doing, right? What kind of things we can do. So let's see about that. The second part is sort of, you know, will we get a job, and what is going to happen with that interview? I think that's going to be the big thing here. All right, TO is a program that keeps track of your comments. You only need to ask once. Indeed, you only need to ask once. All right, what kind of things can we get with here? King of Cups, man, it's going to take longer to get a job than you expect. We see that. We see that. By the way, entertainment purposes only. It's going to take longer to get a job than what you expect. Let's go ahead and admit this, right? King of Cups combined with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a slow-moving vehicle. I've said it 1,000 times. You already know it. So it does take a little bit more of a marathon rather than a sprint to get you a job. The moon feels like it takes at least another month, maybe another 2 months to get a job here, right? The moon is the cycles. It sort of indicate a timeline. When I do see the moon, I start looking at a timeline. When you do get a job, it's going to be at a big company. The big companies, make sure to apply to those. That is going to be your key point to make it happen. But I do see it's going to be 1 or 2 months to get the job. As far as the interview goes, I do think that they will call you back. In my opinion, I think they will call you back. The reason I said that is because of the Hierophant. Hierophant not only being you getting a big job at a bigger company, like government, a bigger organization, but the Hierophant is also sort of we're taking the job application seriously and all of that other stuff. So there we go. That's what I have. Luna has another question. It's in the queue. I did not forget about you, but yeah, we're going to do all of that. All right. Right now we have a time frame when H will be contacting me. Let's see when H is coming around the corner. What's going on with H? I mean, they're looking at your social media. They kind of like what they see. They're like, oh, you know, I kind of like what I see here. It's looking pretty decent. And, you know, let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes with this. All right, let's get a time frame though. When are we actually going to get some movement with H? What kind of things can we make happen here? The Page of Pentacles. Julie, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Page of Pentacles, right? The Emperor and the Nine of Swords. It's almost like it's too late. It's almost like it takes too long or something's in the way with this. A time frame when they'll contact you, I mean, I really think it's going to be in October. I mean, I think, I'm sorry, it's going to be in October. Again, we have other things that they're there. We have sort of a little pushback, you know what I'm saying? They're sort of shopping for other people as well, but I really think it's going to be October. Page of Pentacles, not going to take a lot of action here. Having some difficulty making it happen. Nine of Swords, you are concerned about it. You're like, what is going on, what's happening here? But the Emperor says they need to step up. They haven't stepped up. They need to do it. They take too long to do it. It's going to take a little longer than what you'd expected. I really think it's going to be in October if you want a timeline to make that happen. You also want to know chances of me getting the admin officer position. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds very, very important. Very important. Not only an admin, but an officer as well. That's what I'm talking about. You need an admin. You need man, I'm feeling a lot better now. I was feeling really down. Now I'm feeling a lot better. But yeah, the admin officer, look at that. 3 of Cups. Pretty good. 8 of Wands. I mean, I think it's good. I think you have a high chance is what I'm saying. 3 of Cups is people contacting you. They want to know, they want to see you, they want to get you in, they want to sort of get a conversation with you, and that 3 of Cups makes it happen. Pretty good feelings with that. Pretty good overall, and I really like it happen. 8 of Wands talks about the movement, getting movement in there, getting the interview, talking to people. I think that's got a lot of possibilities. And justice, things balance out. The decision has been made, and I think the decision will be yours. So I like that. I love that. You're going to be able to sit over there and do all of the admin stuff and start typing away at that computer and have all of the fun that you need to have. Love it. I love it. I think that's looking very good for you indeed. All right. We got Rosemary is next. Luna. I did not forget about you. You're still in the queue. Let's see. What? Mr. Tarot Deck, you need to sit in the little space. Mr. Tarot Deck is going nuts over there. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Christina texted me something, but I have no idea what it is because Christina, it's in the other damn room. But anyway, yeah, Christina, what did you just text me? I recognize the sound, but I don't know what's on the phone. Can I trust A to cooperate with him at work? Ooh. Oh, man, that's going to be a problem if you can't. Oh, man, that's going to be a problem if you can't. That's a little pixelated scenario. A little bit of a pixelated scenario. We got to see with the pixelated tarot. Where are we going with all of that? You know what I'm saying? Where are we going with all of that? Yeah, Christina, I'm just saying, the phone's in the other room. I don't take all 9 of my phones in this one room. I just have my one phone. A little retail therapy. Maybe I check the local. Oh man, I've had enough. You're in your driveway. You said you were going to the game or something. Anyway, all right. Oh Jesus. All right. We're about to end this. All right. Let's do the ending soon here. She's gonna be over here. Let me end this soon here. All right, we're ending soon. We got to deal with Christina. Okay. Anyway, the Rosemary. Can I trust this person to cooperate them at work? No, and no. I would not trust this individual at all. I would not trust this individual even a little bit, even a smidge. Not any at all. Do not good. No, and no. That's a pretty clear no. That's a pretty clear no with that, right? I'm making sure all that happens. All right, we got Rosemary. YH's intentions. We just met, but I feel like there's a player. What kind of player action do you have over here? Oh, no. Oh, my. Man, that's a... KD was like, that is not the best spread. My friends, KD even poo-pooed on that spread. I've had way too much retail therapy. I have enough art supplies to last me the next 7 years, okay? My level of art supplies is far exceeding the level of paintings that I can do. Anyway, all right. We got YH Intention, just met, feel like they are a player. Dralandra, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Christina can come in here and help me with the tarot decks. There we go. All right, the 8 of Swords. I really think that they're good for a short-term relationship, okay? As far as a player, I mean, they're a little bit of that. More of a player because they do have a good level of success with stuff, right? They do have a level of success with people. They're good at communicating. They're good at sort of getting a connection. I thought you were going to a football game.
Well, I decided there's too many people.
There's too many people. Okay, have a seat. We'll
I got social anxiety.
You read with me. You got social anxiety. Okay. Wow, looks like we need to ban the Chat 69. Chat 69. If you're in the 69 position, that's not a good place to chat. This is not a good place to chat, okay? Anyway, be random with me. You're welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, there's a level of success that they have with other people. They got the communication. They got the smoothness. And I can see why you see that. But it doesn't really necessarily mean that this is a bad person overall. I think I should give them a chance. I think that's going to be where you want to be, right? Now, is this going to be a long-term thing? Maybe not with all of that. All right, but yeah, the Eight of Swords is you got to pull back a little bit. You don't want to get super serious, but you do want to check it out. I think it's worth the juice is worth the squeeze. The juice is worth the squeeze is what I'm talking about. All right, we got Julie is next. Luna, did not forget about you. All right, Julie wants to know, what does it take for expressive feelings when he does? Like, what does it take for R to express a feeling? And we talked about R, a little bit held back there, not exactly in that mode of expressing. Do you want to pick out the deck? Sure. Do you want to pick out the deck? Okay, you pick out the deck. We got a Dralandra is next. We got Luna as well. What do you think is a good Dralandra deck?
Well, what's the question?
Dralandra's question is love update. Dralandra wants some love. Lovins is what I'm talking about.
Who's this one?
Love update. Yeah, the happy tarot. We like that one. All right, let's get this done here. What does it take for R to express his feelings when he does? You want to go eat after this? Have you eaten? Okay, we'll go eat after this. All right, she has not eaten. I'm starving. We'll go eat after this. Yeah, I thought you were going to the game.
Well, I was going to, but then there was like so many people and there was food trucks everywhere and it was like a big old social event and I couldn't find a parking spot.
Oh.
It was worse than a concert.
It's worse than a concert. That's no good. Yeah, we have to. You have to get a valet. You have to get over there in a limo.
Yeah.
They say, yeah, get them in the limo. What does it take for R to express his feelings when he does? Three of Cups says it almost like social pressure, right? The Three of Cups. We need some social pressure. There's also a level of elevation of emotion, right? When they get the emotional, they get fun. Everything seems awesome. Everything is just rocking and all that other stuff. The Three of Cups is like, yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. There's everything sort of relaxes, and relaxation is what they need to make that happen. What's up, Kitty? Kitty, you want to be on stream?
She wants some attention.
We'll put Kitty on stream. Grab Kitty. We'll put her on the camera. But yeah, the Eight of Swords also. This is something where they just need to take the action. I know that's master of the obvious. But they need to take some action. Eight of Swords. There needs to be some movement here. If there's not movement, not really going to express their feelings, right? The more they think the relationship is moving, the more they think we're moving forward, the more they think we're progressing, the more likely they are to express feelings, okay? And the Two of Swords as well. They need to not think that you're going to judge them, right? So you just have they express your feelings. There's no judgment, going to make it happen. In the Nine of Cups, that's when everything calms down, everything works, and like you can start relaxing about the interaction, relaxing about the connection. I think that's going to be the big opportunity in days. I love that reading, Julie. I think that was one of your best reading. Man, those are beautiful cards. It flowed well and all this other stuff, you know. All right, Luna has a question. You want to use the happy deck for this one, you said?
No, I want to use this one.
You want to use this one?
I love this one.
All right.
It's one of my favorites.
Okay, Luna has a question. I don't know what it is. Luna, should I transfer to a facility I have in mind for my job? Ooh, let's see. We're going to do the This Might Hurt Tarot. Christina has picked it out for you. Do you want to grab Salem and put her on camera?
Okay.
All right. So we're giving Christina tasks. All right. Christina's going to pick up Salem. This could be bad.
Oh, she loves me.
She loves you. Okay. We're gonna get Salem is gonna have
Her mommy.
Salem is gonna have her moment in the sun. There is Salem right there. That's Salem. Look at that. Look at that kitty right there.
Meow. Okay, that's good.
Okay. All right. But yeah. So here we go. So transfer the facility or not? Eight of Swords, no. Moon, Nine of Cups, the Emperor. If you transfer to the facility, you have more opportunity for upward movement, right? You have more opportunity to get a promotion, to get things done. The Emperor says, I have more command over my skills. I have more command over my career if I do the move. Eight of Swords, though, it's almost like it's difficult to move, or it's like it's difficult to move through there. The Moon, though, you do want to do it. You want to do it. That's something you want to do it. You want to make it happen. And that Nine of Cups, you're going to be pretty emotionally satisfied when you do it. I think you should. I think that looks good. A little bit of a thumbs up action over there. When you transfer, you're going to be sitting there. You're going to be making it happen. You're going to be celebrating. All of the good things are going to come around to you. And we have now the final thing. We have Dralandra is coming out with a love update. New loves. Dralandra's making it happen with all the nice loves. By the way, we are ending soon. This is going to be the last reading, and we are out of here. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is a beautiful Saturday, and we will be back. Okay, love update. Any new loves in the horizon? Any new exciting things? Christina, intuitively, what do you think about new loves, new horizons? Do you think Dralandra's going to have some good luck?
I got a good feeling, yeah.
You got a good feeling. Nine of Pentacles has a good feeling too. Oh man, you got a nice card. Nine of Pentacles is nice. You got the Magician, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles too. I did give away one of these decks. I bought two. And yeah, you missed it. But Saturday Catterday, that's what I'm talking about. Every day is Catterday. Salem's spoiled rotten. But yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, right? I think you have multiple opportunities. I think you have, well, okay. All right, let me break it down to you like extremely detailed. Last reading of the night, let's go detailed. You have three opportunities. One opportunity, number one, you just don't like it. You feel like something's there. You feel like there could be a connection, but you just don't like it, right? But you're kind of like, where should I go with this? What should I do? It's almost like you have to make a decision with that. It seems like a weird decision to make. Second love opportunity that you have is just a good one. It feels good. A lot of passion, a lot of sort of things could happen with this. You have to almost like convince them to stop doing what they're doing. I think they're chasing too many people. You're going to have to deal with that. If that's something you're going to do, that's okay. But again, too many people, you're going to have to have them settle down. It's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Third one is going to be a lot nicer. I think that is your meat and potatoes love that you have coming up January. Almost like straight up on January, you're going to have it made. And this is going to be an exciting, a passionate love for you. And I absolutely love the January one. The other two, you can make them work. But overall, if you're looking for that beefy meat and potatoes love, that is going to be the January. But the other two, you can take them if you want to, you know, sort of have somebody to hang out with, go see Top Gun Maverick with somebody. I think that's kind of the feel and the emotion surrounding that. And that is it for me. I thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.